Hi, I'm Monica Viamonte.
Hi, I'm Dania Ling.
We're here in our retreat center in Miami, Florida, called Heart's Tapestry. And we'd like to talk to you about how this was born and what our work is about.
Monica and I met approximately 10 years ago at our school where we are learning, because we are currently enrolled there, how to do these retreats, how to bring healing to our community.
Yeah, so Heart's Tapestry was a dream come true because since we've done the training together, we've always envisioned doing this work together. And we started all these retreats worked 5 years ago, and we didn't have a place to do it. So we were renting different spaces, going to different houses, the Airbnb, and always with the vision of one day having our own place.
And this place was, it just landed on our lap. It was amazing the way that everything just beautifully unfolded, one step at a time. And so we're here in this beautiful retreat center. We have enough room in the home to sleep 20 people. And we do these beautiful workshops called Personal Transformation Intensive, where people begin. It's 1 week in a month for 10 months. People begin thinking and feeling one way and completely transform by the end of the 10 months. It is absolutely a beautiful journey that we get to experience with every different group.
Yeah, and what is so beautiful is that every month that we get together is like sowing a new theme, a new chapter with the group, with the same group. So every time we get together and we work through the weekends, because of the different modalities that we use and the different processes, it really encompasses a lot of healing all together. And it's very, very deep, very powerful transformation. That's why it's called Personal Transformation Intensive.
And the way that we start these workshops, we have a weekend called Letting Go Weekend, which is really an introductory weekend to see if you are, if you're fit, if you enjoy the work, so that then you can sign up for the intensive, the Personal Transformation Intensive weekends. Letting Go Weekend is just a Friday night, Saturday and Sunday 9 to 5 workshop. You get the choice whether you want to stay here and sleep here, or you can just come and go. But Letting Go Weekend, we do a couple of times a year. We put it on the website, and we also send out emails and pass out flyers.
So the space, like Daniel was telling before, there's the house that has the kitchen, the bathrooms, the bedrooms that people stay for the retreats, and we have this area where we are right now, which we do the processes. So it's two different spaces, and we rent the space for any other healing work that someone would like to come and do and rent from us. That's really one of the main goals that we have, is to be able to have a place where community could come and heal. It doesn't have to be only through our work. So it's a center of light and love to the universe and to community and to anyone that feels drawn to come and do their own healing work.
And our students not only enjoy coming back after their retreats, we seem to not be able to get rid of them because we form a community with love and understanding and zero judgment. So they're free to come, and they always want to come back and assist, which you also have an opportunity to do once you finish the 10-month program. You can assist us, and we have assistants at every workshop that we do.
And it's so beautiful to see a community created in really with unconditional love, to see the people that are speaking the same language, that there's no, like Dennis said, no judgment, and you have this bond forever with your groups, with the people that you get to know and connect here, which is like a blessing for sure. Now I would like to talk about a little bit about the work that is part of this whole retreats that we're talking and everything is the healing the inner child, which Dani and I do individually in our own offices in private practice that we have. And it's really a foundation for everything that we have done with the groups.
The inner child work is a very deep work. So, traditional therapy, talking one to one, I equate that as it is very helpful. I'm not putting any of it down. All therapy in my mind is very helpful. But I equate that as putting a Band-Aid on a wound, which helps, and until it heals. But the pus is still in there. And so inner child work to me is going into that wound and really taking out what no longer serves you, what you no longer want. With the inner child work, we go back to those childhood traumas where we make beliefs and we make behavior decisions as a child, and we're still believing as adults and behaving like that child made a belief about. And so we go back and change those beliefs to healthier beliefs that serve you and that allow you to be a healthy adult. Not only the beliefs, but the behaviors.
Yeah, there's many childs inside of us, little kids inside of us, not only one. That's how we see, and different ages, different moments in time where you stay stuck in pain and vibrating onto that moment. And it's like, almost imagine like a little dark room with that age is whatever it is. If you experienced something when you were 3, 4, or 5 year old, and you're still there, you still believe you're there, that little kid still thinks he or she is there, and there's a lot of pain. Like Daniel says, the beliefs are negative, the behavior is very unhealthy, because that was a mechanism that little kid found to cope and survive the circumstances of he was or she was experiencing at the moment. So if we don't go back there and retrieve that little kid and bring it to your own reality, to your present, to your heart, you most likely you're going to be continue to feel that energy and continue to attract people and situations in life that will make you go walk in the same pattern.
Mm-hmm.
So let's give you an example. If you have a belief that you're not good enough and your decision behavior is to be perfect, so you're always striving to be perfect and do more and do more and do more, what you're going to attract probably situations, experiences, jobs, marriages, relationships where you're always going to be criticized.
Mm-hmm.
That is not even good yet what you do, that no matter how much you do, it's not enough yet. So unless you go deeper into the root of the problem,
right,
you cannot really shift, not even emotionally, but also energetically. So whatever you're attracting to you will be in a different level, in a different energy level also.
And so whatever behaviors you're experiencing that are unhealthy really come from that inner child, those behaviors that they had to come up with to keep themselves safe. And it isn't that there's something wrong with it. At that time when you made that behavior decision, when you were that young, that child, that's the only way that child knew how to keep itself safe. So it's not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just that as an adult now, fast forward, those behaviors no longer serve you. And so that is how we become depressed, and we don't understand why, how we completely continue the same patterns and unhealthy behaviors, which don't feel good, which create anxiety, create all sorts of feelings that don't feel good, frankly.
Yeah. And so whatever unresolved issues you have in your past, life will keep bringing situations, people that are in a way a reminder of that scenario you lived in the past.
Okay.
So it's there's a book that says like whatever you don't heal, it's like you're living in it's a constant family reunion,
Right.
which it is. In the end of the day, you're present, which you're not even aware of most of the time. It's just dealing with the same characters that are playing a role for you to see if, okay, I need to see something here. There's something to be learned. And it's not until you really like, okay, there's definitely precious material for me, for my healing, going deeper.
And like Monica says, it's just the familiar, right? It's exactly the only thing you know. And so no matter how unhealthy it is, since you know it, it feels good because it's what you know, it's what you're used to. And so to change that behavior sometimes feels a little uncomfortable. And change is uncomfortable just in everyday life, but it is something that is necessary in order for you to heal, in order for you to grow, in order for you to transform, and just to get different results, right?
So this is an invitation. If you'd like to know more about the work, there's the website, they have the Instagram, and hopefully with this whole COVID situation, we can start little by little going back to the group work. And feel free to reach us, to ask questions, and hopefully to come and participate with the work or do private sessions, whatever you're doing. But at least you know there's so many different processes and so much healing work to be done. They go so deep and can really like unfold and transform your life. So
like Monica said, our contact information is on the website. You can send us an email, or you can call us. Our cell numbers are there, and we can answer any questions that you have. We would love to hear from you, even if it's just for feedback, just a friendly hello. We're going through a lot of different emotions with this COVID situation, not being able to be in community, which is something that we actually teach, is how healthy it is to be in a healthy community, how much needed touch and hugs are. And so if you just want to call us to reach out, to talk, to vent, we're open.
Okay, so welcome to Heart Tapestry.
Yes, welcome to Heart Tapestry.
Many blessings to you.
Yeah.
May the long times